Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Alright, we're back with part 4 here, and as you can tell, we're still continuing on in episode 3. This is like halfway through the episode, so it's daytime now, and we have a chance to kind of explore and relax before it becomes nighttime again. We're still trying to meet up with the kidnapper of Alice, or so we assume, to try and confront him, see if we can save Alice, but as we're only about halfway through the game almost, that clearly is not going to go very well. But let's just continue here.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Alright, almost drove right past it actually, so we're a little bit further back. I was kind of just a little bit past that broken bridge right there. This is one of the other easy to miss thermoses. There's a chair sitting at this cliffside here. There we go. Yeah, I almost just drove right past it and kept driving. Yeah, I checked my statistics after part 3, and we are still on track for everything, besides obviously the nightmare pages. Let's continue our drive through the beaten path here. Got a couple of radio shows coming up as well, which I think we're almost done with those. Jeez, it keeps trying to like throw my car up. Yeah, our first one's gonna be right near here somewhere. Also, I noticed that the cutscenes are a little jittery. I don't know why. They're pre-rendered, so that's just the way it is, I guess, on this version. But here's our radio show here.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order, either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Alright, that's certain someone he was talking about is us. Because, yeah, if the sheriff wasn't there, Pat and Alan probably would have both been shot. Alright, I think I want to go this way now, right? Do I want to go the other way? Is there anything here? Let's check the other direction really quick here. Oh, that's where the broken bridge was. Okay, I thought so. The one thing I wish you could turn off in this game, though, is the camera auto-centering. It's kind of annoying sometimes, but that's in like any game with it. It can get kind of annoying. Yeah, man, everything is so calm and relaxing when it's daytime. But it seems like daytime happens really quick in this area here. It's like daylight for 4 hours and nighttime for 20 hours. But our next radio show is going to be up here. Can you actually just drive any of these cars? Oh yeah, you can. I knew there was like other cars you could drive. I just wasn't sure if it was pretty much any car that you could find just lying around. Here we go.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? Hey, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Guess that was the end of the radio talk. He's not playing any music. There we go. That one's over with. I think that puts us at 9 out of 11 now. So we're almost done with those, as I said. But we can continue on driving now. Gotta take all the breaks we can get before things start getting crazy again. I think we have another manuscript coming up here inside of this thing. I think it's all the way up at the top. This place doesn't look eerie. But at least we don't have to worry about the Taken coming after us.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
So Mott is the name of our hunter. At least, I think so, the way it made it sound. There we go, another manuscript down. Dude, I don't know, by the time we actually meet up with the hunter, we might have the full manuscript ready. Well, continue on down the hill here. I think we're almost done with our driving sequence, though. Yeah, we've got 2 signs and a thermos here.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Here's our thermos. Here's a sign. And then there's another sign right here. Not really sure how the signs count. You just kind of look at all the ones you come across. Then here's another manuscript page.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Collected another one. There's another sign right here too, but this might be the same as the other one. I didn't actually really read it. But like I said, you might as well read any ones you come across just in case.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
And what do you know? It's nighttime now.
Wake!
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm
Yeah, I
gonna kill it.
mean, we never even confirmed that he actually has Alice.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Jesus Christ. That was loud.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
We have a thermos right here. Well, at least I have my stuff. Yeah, we have all of our guns still. Where the hell is the exit? There it is. How did he lock himself in? But here's another manuscript page right away.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Alright, there's another manuscript page, but dude, everything's coming back to just finding the one. Though in Thomas Zane's case, his one turned out to be corrupted by some weird darkness. Here's some shadows. Did these actually kill them? These explosive tanks. Well, he killed that one. Shit. Man, you get hit once, it's just like a chain reaction. God, there's all this shit in the way. There we go, big guy's out. Every time I tried to shoot that propane tank, I'd hit something else. Alright, yeah, usually with those you just gotta find something to stand behind. You're usually okay. Definitely take more of those. That guy didn't even know how to turn around. Go through here then. Well, that's great. Probably gonna have to jump in there. God, I was like getting flashbanged. I'm just looking around to see if there's anything I can pick up.
What the hell?
Oh, great. Another darkness tornado.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Gives me a car I can drive here? Do they just keep spawning? Alright, well that was convenient. Oh great, our light burnt out. Jesus. Damn, those things are going flying. How does that guy take 2 hits? They definitely don't have as much health as the brutes. They're down. Where are we now? Big guy here. Oh, I was hoping there was 4 of them. There was only 3. There is an achievement for killing 4 of them in one, which I've had numerous opportunities to do. It's just somehow there's one guy far enough away that doesn't get affected by it. Another mill here. I think we're finally getting close to some collectibles. Oh, now we've got 4 of them. There we go, that's finally out of the way. That would have been a good indirect means opportunity as well. You have to kill a certain amount of them with indirect means too for another achievement, which is like those shock wires and stuff like that. All that counts. I think the explosive barrels do too, but yep, here's our thermos. And we have another manuscript.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Yep, it's using us, but that's kind of... they already kind of showed that with the TVs. We know that something else is going on here. Well, looks like we might be getting jumped outside of this fence. That was almost bad. Great. Lights always have to pop.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
It's over here. No, it's just a dead end. A lot of dark blobs everywhere. I don't know if there's actually a reason to destroy these. I'm just doing it because I hate the darkness. Doing it out of spite. See more of them in the distance. Ah, dude, they have such good throwing. I think we have another manuscript somewhere over here. Yep, right here.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. "Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent."
Looks like we're gonna be going to jail soon. So that's why Nightingale's more unhinged, though. He's using Alan's manuscripts as a confession. And his plan. We have a chest coming up here, though, inside of this mine shaft. Grab everything we can. Dude, god damn. Every time. There's also a pretty easy to miss thermos over here. Oh, I was gonna say, grab it, man. Shit. Oh, thank God. We didn't even get hurt. I'm gonna say I'm seeing other stuff flickering. Giving me quite a lot of supplies
I had no
here.
real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Alright, we're rocking with a pump-action shotgun now. That should do some damage. I think we have a thermos somewhere out here. Is it over by this hut over here? Man, you'd think the pump action would kill these guys in one hit. Yep, there's our thermos. Back these guys up a bit. Go this way. I need to start getting some shotgun kills. Yeah, it'd be really nice if I had a stamina meter. Oh, there's a lot of them. God damn it, flare gun. Flare went bouncing all the way in the distance. But I think we're safely out of there. I didn't even heal myself. Dude, at this rate, there's not even going to be a forest left.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Man, why is this guy so... Oh, it's like a special enemy. Jesus Christ. He's stuck. There we go. Right off the hill. Thinks he's all cool with his speed. Might be safe now. Alright, well that was twitching a little. I think there's a manuscript that's back there on nightmare difficulty.
The place was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Come on, burn it. Jeez, he tried to throw a whole entire car at me.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
I think the odd thing about that note is Alex Casey's one of his storybook heroes. And I think he might actually become like an actual character. I don't fully remember, but we have another sign right here too. Another one of those down. And here's another thermos. Pretty sure there's another Nightmare manuscript somewhere over here. We can't get that. Damn, that was close. Oh, must have burned 20 of those down. Alright, is that everything you can throw? God, man, the darkness just controls everything. Oh! Damn, that almost killed us, too. It, like, blocked itself. Alright, there's that. Oh, here's a key. Let me check my stats really quick, though. I want to make sure we're on track with everything. Yeah, we're on track. Let's grab this key. We have a thermos, like, right behind us here, too. Grab that really quick. We're almost halfway done with those. That's our 48th thermos. It's a good thing whoever left the key left it outside.
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
He's writing things in he shouldn't be. Like how he's realizing he's being watched. Oh, I thought there was something flickering. Yeah, I'm definitely probably gonna want the hunting rifle instead here. Does a lot more damage. Oop. Forest is falling apart again. God damn it. Hit A again. Dude, this guy with this ransom, man. Making us go all over the place. We have another chest coming up.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Yeah, well, maybe he should have told us to go somewhere a little bit closer. I think we're almost halfway done with the chests as well. I think there's 30 of them in total. Makes sense, because we're almost about halfway through the game.
Birds.
God, I don't want to go across this narrow platform while they're still flying around. That didn't even affect them. There we go, that should take a chunk of them out. Let's get the hell out of here. Dude, how does Alan even know if he's going the right way? Now we're just in some cave. Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Is that a good thing, though?
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Alright. We're hearing voices, we're getting headaches.
Alice? I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
I think we have a manuscript page right here, too.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
So that's how it got those big dudes. I think I actually have to go all the way back up. Yeah, this is a dead end. Alright, back up by the graffiti here. I think we're going the right way. There's our next manuscript.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought. Just let me get through this.
Right, there's that. Got some ammo. I think we have a thermos in here as well. But it looks like we've got some enemies to deal with first. Wow. Right on me. Jesus Christ. It really jumped me. Alright, thermos is probably down this way then. Oh yeah, this one's kind of in the direct path almost. Wait, what's up here? Absolutely nothing.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Well, one would hope. Otherwise we'd be stuck down here. There's like a mine shaft area in the game Evil Dead Regeneration that this part always kind of reminded me of. Should be good. Man, I almost overjumped that. Now we're gonna have to go as high up as we can here. Alright, we finally out of here. Alright, some hopefully fresh air. Before we go down though, we have a manuscript page up above us. Probably get a nice view from up here. That was kind of neat.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Yep, Thor and his mighty hammer. We actually get to see it. And it's just as crazy as that manuscript makes it sound. Right, we can head down now. So we have another lift coming up. Yeah, what the hell is it, the... going downstairs sometimes? He, like, falls the whole way down. Oh, great, more birds. At least we get a checkpoint.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
Feel the same way. There's a can pyramid all the way up there, too. Probably want to hold on to some more flares. This thing's freaking out. All right. That was lucky. Jesus Christ, man. Oh shit.
Shit.
Yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I played this game, but it starts getting pretty intense. Alright, we can get that can pyramid now. Still making our way towards this hunter asshole. It's giving us some hunting rifle stuff. I hate that auto aim. It's picking like the person that I'm the least worried about. Which I looked in the settings, there's nothing for it. There is something for camera snapping or whatever. I forgot the setting was called, but it's off. So I don't know. I don't know if you can turn it off completely. Alright, we got a sign right here. There's a thermos. Oh shit. It actually is making us walk right now. Damn it. I can't even dodge those. They're throwing them where I'm gonna be dodging. But we survived the ambush. Let's go grab that thermos now. I think this is our 50th thermos, so we have half of them, exactly. Got another chest coming up as well. There's a manuscript page coming up.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
There's more of the story. Got some ruins here. I guess we go up. I'm sure that's stable enough. Well, there's our next thermos. We can't get it from the side. Someone was obsessed with Tom. I mean, you can kind of tell CW. We've heard the name. Wait, how the hell am I getting out of here? Oh, here we go. Surprised we didn't get jumped down there. Wait, was there only flares or is there other stuff here? Only flares. Oh, now they want to ambush us. You got some flares at least. Did I actually kill him? Oh no, I didn't. Jesus Christ. Get rid of that guy. Now I know why there was flares. Alright, we're out of that nightmare. We can get that thermos now.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Yep, go all the way up, now we're going all the way down.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. I dreaded what I would find.
Yeah, Dr. Hartman gets on your nerves rather quickly in this game. Just gives off these really creepy vibes.
Wait! Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! I'm sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear I didn't know.
Well, that sounds good. There's the end of episode 3. Episode 3 is a pretty long one. That's probably going to be the rest of this part. So we're going to end it here. But next we're going to deal with Hartman in episode 4. The game's going to get muted. It plays music at the end of these episodes, but it plays pretty heavily copyrighted music. So it gets blocked in certain regions and you get like a copyright claim on the entirety of the video. So if it goes muted in certain parts during like end of episodes, that's why. There's not much I can really do about it. It's just that's what the devs decided to do. There are some songs in this game though that are originally created for this game. So a lot of the old Gods of Asgard songs that they play later on, those I should be able to keep. I can't see there being a copyright issue with those. But yeah, man, things are picking up. We're running into more and more enemies as we fight our way through the darkness. More stuff is getting revealed as we go on too, between Thomas Zane, the Lady in Black, Alan writing this story and trapping himself in it, getting stuck in the dark place, but we'll learn more as we go on. I mean, I already know how it ends, but for those experiencing it anew. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in part 5.